Deep in the snow-covered mountains of Colorado, the Overlook Hotel stood in eerie silence. Once a luxury retreat for the wealthy, it now waited, empty, cold, and hungry for new souls. Jack Torrance, a 42-year-old writer with messy brown hair, a rough beard, and tired eyes, drove up the icy road with his wife Wendy, a 35-year-old woman with long blonde hair and gentle blue eyes, and their son Danny, a 7-year-old boy with short brown hair and a pale, curious face. Jack had taken the job as the hotel's winter caretaker, to write in peace and keep the building maintained through the long, lonely season. But the moment Danny stepped inside, he froze. His eyes widened as whispers echoed in his mind, voices that no one else could hear. Danny had the Shining, a mysterious psychic ability that let him see the hotel's dark secrets. At first, everything felt normal. Snow fell softly outside, and Wendy cooked warm meals as Jack typed away on his old typewriter. But soon, Jack began to change. The isolation twisted his thoughts. He stopped sleeping, muttering about voices in the walls and a man named Grady who wanted to talk. One night, Danny wandered into the hotel's empty ballroom, only it wasn't empty. A ghostly party was happening. People dressed in 1920s. Suits and gowns danced under golden chandeliers. The music was eerie and distorted. When Danny blinked, the room was dark again, silent, abandoned. Meanwhile, Jack found an old notebook in the manager's office filled with strange notes. He is ours now. His mind began to unravel. He started seeing things. Blood flooding the elevators. Twin girls standing in the hallway whispering, "Come play with us, Danny." Wendy noticed Jack's behavior turning violent. He shouted at her, his eyes wild, and smashed his typewriter across the floor. The pages that had once been his novel now all read the same line. "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy." Danny used his Shining to call for help, reaching Dick Halloran, a kind old cook who also had the Shining. Dick sensed Danny's fear and drove through the deadly snowstorm to the Overlook Hotel. But when he arrived, Jack was no longer himself. The hotel had taken over. With an axe in hand, Jack hunted through the hallways, shouting, "Here's Johnny!" as Wendy screamed and hid with Danny in the bathroom. In a heart-stopping chase through the snow maze outside, Wendy and Danny managed to escape. Jack, lost in madness and freezing cold, collapsed in the maze, the hotel's curse sealing him forever inside its frozen halls. The next morning, the Overlook stood silent again, waiting for its next guests. I'd like, share, and subscribe for more horror stories every week, where fear never sleeps and ghosts never rest.